Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yes. Hey, Alpha. Let's go. Like 10. Five.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Murray with a 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
High 7.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. The pressure gets to him again. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, little 360. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54.
On second and 11 now. Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
They'll run on first down. It's Mullins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure. Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both. I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts. So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, Sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now! Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Shoot!
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Mike 5-4, Mike 5. Hey. Mike 5-4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Yeah. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 42. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Ross. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Five. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Deep grip.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Thank you, sir. Get in the weight room. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Five.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Yeah,
and
damn.
This is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught.
That's so fucking fake, bro. That's a fucking 6'2".
Rams. 54 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. on 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. The 40. The 30. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This is taken at the 3.
Man, that's a hit.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Look at me, zipper. Mike 10, go. Mike 10, Smith. Mike, go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm on. Go, Jackrabbit. Come on.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's Murray. He's going to air one out. And now here is another interception. Snags it for the pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Hey, exit. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Looking to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Mike 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Hey, 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 hey. Like that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Better bring it up.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They go play action here on first down. And he'll have
oh my God, you can't pick that shit.
40 before being taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Three butt.
First down, Murray rolling to his right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number two. Murray now on first down.
What are you doing? Oh, that's so fucking stupid of you, bro.
24-yard touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And some room to work. And he brings it
He laid
back.
there. What?
Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing the score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got...
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
At the 44-yard line.
Go now, 60 outlaw. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Hit it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
60 Pittsburgh. Exit. Now. Shoot.
Second and 3. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd.
Oh, my God.
The 35.
Who the fuck is this dude?
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Watch the eye. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Bravo. Hard. Check out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throw the ball, bro.
He's taken down. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 34. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Ready, ready. 30 base. I'm going to run you over. Protein spill. Ready, ready.
2nd and 13.
Oh!
And now here's another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You got to get that.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man.
Oh,
That's
you got to lay that wood.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
You got to lay the wood.
And a first down, LA.
You got to lay that hat, man.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Pollard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's got Fuller. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Alert, 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 alert. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Go.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. In for the score as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun on third down, Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Mullins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, Steve 6.
2nd and 5. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of mark, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25 Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Let's go. Hey! Change the mic. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
That one looks like he'll throw here. I was going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Got a man. It's Brown. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. To throw is Murray. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Going for, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so you can get back to...
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game
hit
now.
me with the okey doke.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Give them 32 on the play. Back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing.
How much fun
that was a wild ass game.
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for New Orleans, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Boy, that was a wild ass game.
Oh, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging.
They gave you stuff too, though. You hit me with the Okie joke on that route, bro. I ain't know you know stuff like that, D. Frank. Nah, when that dude was wide open, I was in man coverage, the outside release route. Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, oh my.
That was a wild, boy. We threw so many. That was a stat game for both of us. Boy.
No, this dude breaking.
Oh, you talking about? Oh yeah. Boy, it's a stat game. Boy, but you kept testing. Who had innocent? Boy, that damn. Yo, Denmark had 5.
And beer.
Hansberry had 5. Had 5. Kirby had 3. Darren Lee had 2 in the pick 6. Boy. That was a wild ass game. Boy, I had to put Russ in for a few plays. Shit. That nigga hit my running back so hard, bro. That was Zeus. That nigga laid him down.
Let's go!
Nah, he did. Darren Lee scored one.
I like playing Kendall, man.
You'll still win in division, though.
He let me get my stats and everything. Well, I like playing you.
Sure. My dude threw 9 interceptions, boy. 19 interceptions.
I got me getting out of hand so fast.
But how about, I mean, boy, we had 20 turnovers.
Hey, what the quarterback do, big dog?
He ain't do too much. 252 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 17 for 31. Defense with 21 for. We were launching that thing. Throwing interceptions.
Man, this play dead, dog. It did, Kendall, man.
Russ caught win.
It did, Kendall.
That was my fault.
I ain't getting no sacks, bro. Not one fucking sack. You had 2 sacks.
Oh, pick it out, B.
Sweat. That's probably the wildest game I done played so far. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. I kept turning it over too, though. Just run the ball and get that shit over with. I ain't trying to spam my running back. So, it's quarterback spam time now. It's a damn shame, D. Frank. And you know the thing is, D. Frank, I'm like, I should not click on my dude to try to catch this interception because I know they're going to give him a pass interference. I said, don't click on him. Don't click on him. They're going to give him a pass interference. Yeah. You tried to throw it to your other dude. I went man cover 2, bro. I mean, man under 2, bro. I wasn't finna let you. You caught me off guard the first time with that shit. And like, nah, you ain't getting that shit no more. Definitely gotta give dude attention. Boy. I got them Patriots. Hey, what them Patriots pussy hitting for, Swag? What it looking like? I got them in 2 weeks.
Boy, that thing gonna be loose unless you go send us some vinegar or something, tighten that thing back up.
Boy.
All right,
man, get some rest, dog.